Hi guys! So it's been a while since I've been able to film, but as you might be able to tell, I'm in a different location. So that's the reason why I haven't been filming, because unpacking and resituating yourself is hard. And when you're like me and you have a lot of other stuff going on, like health problems, and just adjusting to a new place, it's really, really hard. So, that being said, like, forget about all that stuff. This is what I'm here for. The Anastasia artist palette. I actually picked this up a while ago, and I've been wanting to do a look with it. I thought it would be a great eye palette for summer, and it actually is what I have on my eyes right now. And I personally think it looks fantastic. I think that this palette is really, really nice. I do have another Anastasia palette. I think Anastasia palette, the Amrazi palette, I think that's what it's called. I love that palette as well. It's really a fall palette, whereas this is definitely a very summery palette. This, first of all, the quality of the eyeshadows for Anastasia in general are amazing. This palette is popped full of color. I'm going to apologize to you because I had a little accident with this palette today whenever I was opening it up, and I poked my fingers in these two colors, which is really super unfortunate, but stuff happens. So I'm going to go over each of the colors if I can, and let you know what they are. Let me see. Oh, you know what? There's no like palette that tells me which one. So we'll just do it this way. So this one is Dusty Rose, and this is the color that I used for my crease color, or my blending color. This was like the base color that I put on. It was the very first color that I started out with. The next color is Aubergine. It's a really nice color. These colors both look pretty matte or satinish. The next color is Anaconda. The next color is Punch Fuchsia, which is appropriate because I punched it with my finger. So upset about that. But I have a lot of this color on in my crease as well. I kind of went over the Dusty Rose with the Punch Fuchsia. I think you can see that. The next color is Buttery, which is, these shadows themselves are buttery, but I used this as my brow highlight, and I also used, I think I meant to use it in my inner corner, but I never did. But it's in my brow bone, which I thought it really brightened it up, and I really like it. The next color is Blue Velvet, which is a really pretty blue. I did not use that. The next color is Beigely, which I did use a little bit of. I kind of just put it over top of the color that I put on my lid just to kind of make it pop, as sort of like a subdued silver kind of color. The next color is a color that I am dying to use, but did not use it in today's look. It's called Orange You Fancy. The next color, which I also kind of punched with my finger, is called Baby, I'm a Star. The next color is Fresh with a PH. That's kind of awesome. I don't think I have any other yellows. I don't think I have another orange like this either. These are going to be such interesting colors to work with. This next color is Unicorn, which, honestly, I don't know if I didn't just try it, if I would have. Because sight unseen, I was kind of like, this color is a little crazy. But I have it in the middle of my eye here. I blended it over top of the Punch Fuchsia. And then the next color is Coal. And this color is so unusual. Like, you look at it straight on and you're like, well, it's a black blue. But it's a black blue unlike any other black blue I have ever seen. Let me see if I can kind of give you an example. I did put it on in my inner corner and blended it out. But this is brushing it on, and I'll do like a little swatch on my hand. But it's like this. It's like coal. It's like a really matte, dark, 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 dark gray. I don't know that I would call this black, because when you blend it out, it's kind of like frosty blue-gray. I don't know. It's a crazy color, but I love it. I kind of want to swatch this fresh. Whoa. That's crazy. But I think that this palette is amazing. So these Anastasia eye palettes are $32. I think they are a total bargain for what you get. I love the Amrezi. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that. The Amrezi palette. I thought it was amazing. I think this palette is really great. I'm really sad that I punched it with my fingertips. It was one of those things where, like, I grabbed the palette and it kind of almost fell and my fingers got it. So it's so unfortunate, but in addition to the nice colors that you get for the $32, and they're all marked with their names along here, you get this double-ended brush. One end is kind of like a pencil blender, and then the other end is like a fluffy blender. It's kind of on the big side, so I guess it depends on the size of your eye and what size area you have to blend with. All of the Anastasia, they always have this little like pull tab to pull the brush out, which for some reason, I don't know why, but I like it. It comes with a cover, and then the palette itself does have a nice mirror with it. It's a good sized mirror. I'm not a big fan of mirrors in palettes. It's not that I'm not a fan of them. It's that I don't use them. I use my makeup mirror. So, I don't know. I keep all my palettes in their boxes, or at least I try to now that I've kind of become more of a palette collector. But I think it's an amazing palette. If it's something that you have been on the fence about, get it. It's a great palette. I love this look, and I think it's gorgeous, and I am going to keep this look on all day. I think it's beautiful. And I think it goes really nice with, you know, just like real subdued makeup, like a nude lip. I just bronzed my face. That was basically all I did today. So I love this palette. I am definitely going to keep this in my circulation to use this summer, because I think it's a gorgeous palette. I could definitely see myself always reaching for this for pops of really vibrant, gorgeous, blendable color. So I think that you can hear in my voice, I love this palette. I think it's amazing. Like I said, if you have the extra $32 and you want a colorful palette that has colors, because a lot of times you get a colorful palette, but you have to pull out other palettes to use with the colorful palette. This is a colorful palette that has other shades with it that you can blend with it. I mean, this is definitely not a subdued look. It's not like neutral colors. They're cool toned. They're bright. It's summery, but it's really nice. I mean, when you want to have a nice eye look. So I'm happy that I got this palette. I'm sad that it took me this long to use it, but like I said, I moved and I've had a lot of stuff going on. So you can see the mess behind me. It's horrible. But I have lots and lots of shelf space in this room. So let me see if I can kind of... So I will be... Oh, God, it's a mess. I will be unpacking very soon and doing a room tour. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you go. Bye.